Did I just book a match twice and all? Hello ladies and gentlemen, I didn't mean to skip it, I'm so sorry, but we are live on SmackDown and we'll have an opener at the Sami Zayn against Casey here on SmackDown. Let's get the match started, let's get SmackDown really started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
And this time is just not going to be good for Sami here.
From the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 425 pounds, Rikishi!
And look at that with Casey discretion. Oh my god, that sits on top of Sami Zayn, who has not had a good run of things lately. Going for the pin. Sami Zayn on a big losing streak. And it almost loses all straight away. Casey thought it would have been easy for him. And for the super kick. And again just using his body to disgrace Sami. Sami Zayn with a low kick. Casey stops it in a headbutt. And look at that Samoan drop. Sami Zayn not on a good run of things. And look at that into the corner. Casey backs it up and look at that. And then he wants the real Lee Roof. And look at this. Walking on the body here with Casey showing that he hasn't lost that much in the ring. He might have picked up a few losses against Batista. But with Casey showing that he is still capable of going. And Sami Zayn cannot really get the move in. Gets them up on the shoulders, and that's what Casey thinking. The power bomb right to the outside. Looks like he's looking for the count out. Sami Zayn finally starting to move. Gets back in the ring and a big clothesline by Casey. And a big DDT, no! Sami Zayn trying to fake out of it here. get caught the leg, but Sami Zayn comes from the same security. Over Mr. Chata and Sami Zayn taking advantage. Casey now getting out of it. Big clothesline. Casey trying to pick up the speed. Big leg drop. Going forward once more. Misses the leg drop the second time. Sami Zayn looking to take advantage of it. Puts Casey in the corner. And look at that, we've seen this before from Sami Zayn, bringing the cards out on the table. And it's a tornado DDT through the ring basically. And Sami Zayn realising that he's got a chance here. Is it going to be enough to keep the big man with Casey down? With Casey big knee to the midsection. In the ring goes. And look at that running power slam. And look at that breaking the neck. And look at that, we've seen this before. But no, Sami Zayn somehow gets out of it. And this could be bad for Rikishi. Rikishi, he forces the hula kick. And look at this, Rikishi has him up to Mon Driver. And look at that going for the pin. Sami Zayn being split up in two. And Zayn gets the shoulder up. And Rikishi can't believe it. The fans are enjoying this one, the leg chop. Sami Zayn making the way he is. Rikishi not giving them the chance here to recover any of his abilities here. Puts him up on the top turnbuckle. And look at this. Top of choke slam. Oh, wait till the cut across the face. Super kick. Steps on the nose. Zayn gets out of the way. Sami Zayn realizing this could be his moment, but Rikishi stops him from doing anything. Puts him in the tree of woe. Big boot to the face, it looks like. I could be wrong about that. DDT. Puts Zayn down. Super kick. And this is not a good place for Sami Zayn to be. Big elbow by Zayn. Knee by Rikishi. Look at that. Good punches here. Big uppercut. And look at that. Rikishi getting violent. Big forearm by Zayn. Trying to survive this matchup. Going for a big elbow drop, Zayn back up. Knee. Big elbow by Zayn. Nice whip. Hula kick by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn about to get the factory over Rikishi. 1, 2. Rikishi gets the shoulder up. Sami Zayn can't believe it. Zayn picking Rikishi up. Rikishi stops whatever Zayn was thinking. Big boot got by Zayn. Rikishi still standing. power slam. Being in the corner. And look at that, you've seen it. And look at that, the ultimate embarrassment for Sami Zayn. Samoan drivers. One connect. Picks him up again. Second one. Sami Zayn looks lifeless here. But Casey went to level 1 too many times. Punches right to the open cut. Sami Zayn fighting back. Big belly, good belly. He's trying to keep the tempo up. Big elbow drop. Back to the midsection. Into the corner. And look at that, Sami Zayn, you know what he's looking for the second time? No, he didn't go for it. Might have knew Casey was a bit too aware of what he was thinking. But look at the blood coming down Sami Zayn's face. That's on him. Man for the leg drop, but Sami Zayn gets out of the way. Sami Zayn gets back up. Sami Zayn puts Casey in the corner. Casey gets out of the way. Tie up between both men. Casey gets out of that situation. Up goes Sami Zayn, Samoan driver once more. And that could be it for Zayn. Going for the pin. 2, 3. Casey had a tougher match than any of us easily thought. Casey picks up the win no matter what. Zayn gets hit with a strength face, and I think about 5 Samoan drivers.
Here is your winner,
Casey happy about that. Will be referee in a minute for the next matchup of the night. John Morrison against Drew McIntyre up next. Gonna be an interesting matchup. Morrison coming out. And his opponent, of course, the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre. And the bell rings. Drew waiting for Morrison to come over to him. Look at this. Gets him and a big club to the chest. Big Spain Buster tying Morrison out too. Easy kick out for Morrison, or McIntyre does testing the waters. Morrison not off to a great start in this one. McIntyre, big elbow throws in, and an axe handed to bring him down. And look at that, Santa saw for strength. The left power bomb. McIntyre looking to build some momentum. Look at this, Morrison not in a good way against McIntyre. McIntyre thinking of what he can do here in the corner. Snap for a big boot. Morrison using his speed to get out of that. Drew gets out of that sit. Big belly to belly by Drew McIntyre. And the punches here, Drew, he's starting to feel the momentum. Go to his corner, go for the amount of punches again. No, Morrison reforces some more. Morrison might be taking too much time to gloat. And paid the pace, a big boot. And look at this, the future shock DDT coming up. And now McIntyre backs it up, looking for the Claymore. Connects with it, and Morrison could be out. 1, 2, 3. McIntyre picked up the win. And we're on in that match. Look at that, the Claymore right to the face of Morrison, puts him down for the 3 count.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre happy about that, but up next, the women's champion in action against Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte is coming out first. And here comes the women's champion, Big Pain, Becky Lynch. Putting that title on the line inside a steel cage come Extreme Rules. And the bell rings, and here we go. Tie up in the middle of the ring. The pump handle suplex, or through the suplex by Becky Lynch early on. And Becky Lynch already working on the arm of Charlotte Flair, smartly trying to set up for that disarmer. And again, straight back to the arm. Becky Lynch doesn't want to let go of that championship. And went for a leg chop back, and Charlotte gets out of the way. Went for a chop, misses it. And look at this. Pump handle for the suplex once again. Goes for the pin off it. One. And an easy kick out for Charlotte Flair. And look at this. Picks up on a big forearm. And look at that, using her leg strength to get out of that situation. Now look at this, twisting the arm of Becky Lynch here, and Charlotte's starting to do some damage to the champion. Not here. Look at this. And look at that, trying to do some damage. Picks up, no, gets out of the way. Ooh. And back and forth between these two women. Picking the leg and starting to damage her for the figure 8. And Charlotte taking a breather in the corner as Becky gets back up. A kick to the midsection to Charlotte from Becky. Becky Lynch looking for a explosive suplex. Commander suplex once again. And again, looking for the quick getaway, the quick victory with an easy kick out for Charlotte Flair. Charlotte back up here, but Becky Lynch not giving that chance. Big German suplex. And look at that, Becky Lynch is feeling confident here. Becky Lynch going to that middle turnbuckle. Going for the axe handle, connects with it. And looking for some nice and could be too close to the ropes. No. Referee checking at Charlotte Flair, going to tap out. No, Charlotte gets out of that situation and backs up. And a big boot, and Becky Lynch could be out here. And look at this, looking to damage, some hair damage or is Charlotte. Charlotte dragging Becky away from the ropes. Let's see, going for the pin. Is it going to be enough? One easy kick out by the women's champion. Charlotte can't believe it. Becky Lynch back up, looking for the pump handle, man's arm, and connects for a behind the back, looking for the win. 1, 2, and a kick out by Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch thought she had it in the bag. That move has got a lot of victories in the past. And look at that, looking for the disarmer, locks the disarmer in, away from the ropes. It's Becky Lynch going to get the victory. It's Charlotte going to tap out. Is it going to be enough? Referee down checking here. Has it really trucked in? Really? This is it, I think. And look at that, straight back to damage in the arm. Nothing is... No, and look at that. Charlotte showed that she didn't do enough damage to the arm, able to get the DDT. Look at that, Charlotte picking the leg. What Charlotte thinking? Charlotte Flair looking for the figure 4, and they looking to bridge in to the figure 8. And look at this, bridges it, and is it going to be enough? It's Becky Lynch going to tap out. We can't see, but the referee is all checking. And look at that, Becky Lynch able to get out of that submission, and a big punch to secure her way out. And look at this, going for the... No, fisherman suplex, but did not hold the pin in. And the tie up, and I drop into the corner. And look at this. And look at that beautiful move by Becky Lynch. And Becky here, what's she thinking? Going to the top rope. Becky Lynch waiting for Charlotte to get back to her feet. Charlotte's on her feet. Going for the clothesline, misjudges it, goes over Charlotte and looking to make it seem like part of her plan. Turns to the ladder shot. No! Beautiful reversal by Charlotte Flair. And look at this, Becky Lynch gets an elbow in as Charlotte tried to take advantage of that Hogan runner. But look at this, a big chin breaker, walking back on those legs once again. And that big boot, and the women's champion could be at 1, 2, And a big kick out by Becky Lynch, a big time kick out for big time Specs. Look at this, dragging out to the middle of the ring. And look at this, beautiful reversal by Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch going for the DDT. Becky Lynch going for the pin. Too close to the ropes though. These long limbs of Charlotte Kane. Big chop and the natural selection. Dragging Becky Lynch away from the ropes though. Is it going to take too much time? Becky Lynch needs a big kick out. 1, 2. Then a big kick out by Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair complaining to the referee. The fans enjoying this one. Becky Lynch, beautiful reversal. And look at this, this armor in middle of the ring. Is Charlotte going to tap out? Referee checking that. Look at the truck Becky Lynch has on it. Charlotte Flair taps out. Becky Lynch gets the victory right before Extreme Rules. Big boot, a couple of big boots or manhandle slam. Big boot again, natural selection. I thought that was alright, but Becky Lynch showing why she is the world's women's champion. And look at this, boo! The crowd, the #1 contender at the Extreme Rules is here. Running around. Look at this, play main game. Becky Lynch goes out to the ring to meet her. And look at this, Becky has the arm of Becky, but Becky Lynch gets out of it. Beautiful reversal by Big Time Specs. Picks up Alexa Bliss. Kick to the midsection by Becky, and these two are going at it now. They meet this Sunday at Extreme Rules inside the steel cage for the Women's Championship, but Becky Lynch showing that she can still go even after a match. Big forearm. We need to get people out here to separate these two. And look at that, the big suplex on the outside. And picks her up once again. And a big forearm. And I think we finally separated them here. People ought to separate them. We'll be with you in a minute for the next matchup of the night. I'm looking forward to this one. Kofi Kingston against Sheamus, power ranking match here. One third of the new day, and one half now, I guess, since Big E technically is, but isn't part of the new day. And we get that Kofi, former WWE champion, is out here. Excuse me. And of course, a former WWE champion in his own right. The classic warrior, Sheamus. This is going to be a hard-hitting contest history between these two, obviously. Fans seem to be behind Kofi at the minute. And Sheamus coming in with those big clubbing punches, but Kofi not backing down. Kofi, Hulk and Warner, beautifully done. And Kofi could be looking for trouble in Paradise Alley, but Sheamus too fresh. And Sheamus using this clear strength advantage here. And the snake eyes in the corner. And Kofi gets a big boot to the midsection. And look at that. Big punch to the face. Looking for a big neckbreaker. Connects beautifully. And look at this. Punches and punches over and over again. And look at this, Kofi off the ropes. What's he thinking? Big knee drop to the face of Sheamus. And Sheamus looks in the bad way at the minute. Kofi looking for all his submission. Sheamus going to tap out here. Referee checking. But Sheamus able to pick the leg and get out of that situation. And now Sheamus looking for a neckbreaker on his knee. Sheamus looking to fly. Don't chase too often. Decides bad of it. And look at this. Kofi playing a bit of possum off the ropes. And a beautiful drop kick. And looking for the pin off. It could be too close. No, one. Easy kick out for Sheamus though. And look at this. Big jawbreaker, sit down jawbreaker Soto, and Kofi Kingston feeling confident in this one. And look at this, getting back up. Working on the spine of Sheamus. And look at this, drags him away from the ropes. Right, Kofi could be looking for that New Day, boom drop. Connects with it, and Sheamus is really in trouble here. What's he going to do to get out of this one? But Sheamus, big elbow to the midsection. And look at that, Sheamus looking for the classic backbreaker. Looking for 3 of them, possibly us 2. And us the third one to make it a hat trick. Sheamus realised he was in the barrier. Decides to fly once again. Looking for Kofi to get back to his feet though. Kofi back to his feet. Just shoulder barge by Sheamus, going for the pin off it. 1, 2, easy kick out for Kofi once again. Picks up Kofi here, looking for the high cost. And look at this, Kofi's up and he goes down and picks him up. What's he thinking here? Kofi here in trouble. Look at that, Sheamus looking for a pop on, but Kofi gets out of it. The side clothesline by Kofi Kingston, and Kofi waiting for Sheamus to get up. What's Kofi thinking? Kofi looking for trouble in paradise, looking for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Sheamus somehow gets the shoulder up, and Kofi can't believe it. He hits Sheamus score in the face. Big knee buster low to the face, and Kofi still keeping that assault on Sheamus. Hard on his tail, looking for a big leg drop to the body. Here's Sheamus in the bad way. Sheamus needs to find something if he wants to get back in this match. Kofi on the attack once again with the jawbreaker. And look at this, Kofi really working on the legs of Sheamus, looking for the New Day boom drop once again. Is he connected with it? He has, and Sheamus is in trouble. Center of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and Sheamus in that last minute of the match really lost all control. Kofi Kingston gets a big victory. After trouble in paradise, it was all Kofi. Sheamus only had enough to kick out of it, but couldn't continue much after that.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston!
Let's get on to the next match. It is Kane against Miz. We know Kane is facing Umaga this Sunday at Extreme Rules. I'm trying to see, I forget what match I wrote down for, okay? In the last man standing match we've seen over the last couple of weeks, these two destroying their opponents, then trying to destroy one and each other. And Kane coming out here. I believe last week Kane got a choke slam on Umaga. And SmackDown went off. We will see Umaga in action later on tonight, of course, again against Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson. He wanted a rematch. And look at this.
Making his way to the ring.
Yes, attacking Kane, but Kane doesn't release him. And a big clothesline. Yes, here trying to make an impact on Kane. And Kane not letting him do that. One for a leg drop. Oh, on the rampway. And Kane says, we're doing this in the ring. Kane saying, that's fine, you want to do it, son. I'll show you how it's done. Into the bar kick goes Mace. Mace with a big knee to Kane. Kane with a big punch. Into the steel steps goes Mace. And Kane gets in the ring to wait for Mace. Big knee here. And Kane just attacking Mace right as he got into the ring. Chin blocker. Big leg drop. S10 connects. S10 in the ring as well. Mace might have made a mistake. I think he starts to make Kane angry by attacking him. And look at those, the offload of punches here. Big boot. And a big DDT connects. Leg drop. And Kane not slowing down on this attack. He stops it in a headbutt. And look at this, Kane using his quickness to get out of that, and Mace in a bad way. And look at this, picks him up, sidewalk slam. Kane looking towards the entrance ramp. Connects, gets him in for the shutdown, sending a message to Umaga, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Kane made himself no. And look at that, looking at the entrance ramp to make sure Umaga didn't come down to stop and gets the victory.
Here is your winner, Kane!
And look at this, Kane happy. And the fire raises. Interesting to see the last man standing match this Sunday at Extreme Rules. We'll be back in just a minute for the next matchup of the night. Jey Uso against Scott Hall up next. Last week we seen Jimmy against Kevin Nash, and I believe if my records are right, Jimmy Uso got a big upset, I would say. Uso's obviously the tag team champions. Lee won tag team championships on the lane.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Making his way to the ring, what kind of match is
by Jimmy Uso, representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 228 pounds, one half of the World
Hell in the cell.
Champion.
Me, I was like, that one seems stupid. The Usos are here. And the Outsiders making the way. NWO style. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Jey Uso against Scott Hall. And look at that, Scott Hall wants to use his strength advantage. Big punches here. Elbow shot here by Jey Uso to Scott Hall. Scott Hall, eyes up. Oh, what's Jey thinking? Big net breaker. Chop, and Scott Hall answers back. Scott Hall saying, I'm a bigger guy than you. I can do this. I've been doing this a lot longer. Big discus punch. Scott Hall puts Jeremy up on his shoulders, Jey side, and power bomb straight out of the ring. And look at that, celebrating it. And look at this, Jimmy Uso trying to distract Scott Hall. Oh, look at that! Jimmy Uso pulled down the top rope as Scott Hall tried to attack him. And look at that, Scott Hall's wound up at that now. And I think he's going to take it out of Jey Uso. Look at this, taking the neck of Jey Uso. Jey Uso trying to fight out of it low. Look at that, a punch to the ribs. Knee strike. And look at that, so chokes down. And Jey Uso not in a good way right before Extreme Rules. And Scott Hall could have been looking for the razor's edge. Oh, ducked the big toe down and went into a discus punch. These two will tear each other apart and then coming inside Hell in a Cell. Look at that, just walking on the spine. Big elbow drop. Does it again. Into the corner, and Uso's trying to build some momentum. Look at that, a beautiful bulldog by Jey Uso. Look at this, what's he thinking? A big forearm. And look at that. Catches that. Discus punch. Stomp right to his head, and I think I won't split him open. Looking for the chokeslam once again. Jey Uso in the bad way. And look at that, looking for the razor's edge. Look at that, connects with him. Jey Uso doesn't even know where he is. And look at that, looking forward for a second time in a row. Is it going to be enough? Jey Uso could be knocked out here. 1, 2, 3, and Scott Hall picking up a big win right before Hell in the Cell. And look at this, Jey Uso could be injured, holding the ribs. And Scott Hall happy with what he's done. Oh, what's Scott Hall doing? Scott Hall going after Jey Uso. And look at that, off the ring apron. And look at this, I don't think Hell in the Cell this Sunday will contain these two tag teams into the steel steps. Scott Hall sending a message to the Usos. We'll be with you in a minute for the next matchup of the night. We seen this match last week. Umaga got the better of Bryan Danielson. But will he make it? Can Umaga do it 2 weeks in a row? This is going to be an interesting matchup. Umaga Kane, of course, last man standing coming up. And Daniel Bryan coming out. Umaga's here. Umaga's not happy. Daniel Bryan Danielson asked for this matchup. And look at this, attacking them on the stage. And for a knee drop, Daniel Bryan gets out of the way. Umaga looking for a big impactful move. Umaga telling Bryan Danielson to get to the ring. Attacks them in the entrance. Daniel Bryan thinking about it and he decides to go forward, and Umaga big leg drop. Umaga's saying that saying you want to continue with this match, I'll make sure you regret it. Big belly to belly. And look at this, has him up, looking for a big burning hammer of sorts, I believe. No, big neck breaker. Umaga feeling it. One for a big close iron, Daniel Bryan with a big German suplex. Big super kick low. And look at this, just drags him across the ring. And Umaga using the speed. And I think Daniel Bryan might already be regretting asking for the rematch. One for a super kick, Daniel Bryan removes out of the way, and a big club and clothesline. Kick to the midsection, catches the leg. Super kick, no, Daniel Bryan blocks it. Daniel Bryan trying to fight in, keeping the fight going. But look at this, Umaga does too much. Looking for the Samoan drop, middle of the ring. Umaga looking to the ends of Daniel Bryan, big body splash. Look at this, this is not good for Bryan Danielson. Look at this, has him up looking for a big neck breaker. We know the history of the neck injuries of Daniel Bryan, concussion injuries and everything else in between. Big flattened in the corner, goes to the middle turnbuckle. Man for a headbutt, misses it. Daniel Bryan gets out of the way. Daniel Bryan looking for the arm, walking on that arm. Smart move by Bryan here. On for a clothesline. Catches him with a couple kicks. And look at that, Umaga. Big elbows here. Big super kick. Looking for the Samoan driver. Umaga does it, continuing the attack on Bryan. I think one of them split open. Daniel Bryan has look at the blood. Catches the leg. Oh, super kick right to the back of the head. Lifts him up, Samoan drop. Samoan driver once again. Look at that, that could be it for Brian. Going for the pin, 1, 2, 3. Umaga gets the victory. Look at this. Umaga really dominated that match over Daniel Bryan. Standing the match for the last man standing match at Extreme Rules. And look at this, we see Kane. Kane is here. And Umaga talking to his thumb, doesn't realise it. And look at this, Kane. Kane messing with Umaga. Tie up between both guys. Uppercut by Kane. Umaga's still standing. But Kane goes well by him, but Umaga overpowers him. Umaga picking Kane up. Looking for the Samoan driver once more. No, Kane reverses it. Look at the power of Kane. And look at that, turns around, running power slam. These two are going at it straight away here. And look at this big headbutt. And look at that, Umaga getting some shots in. And Kane fighting back, big whip by Kane. Picks up Umaga. Umaga closing, and a closing out of the ring. Umaga gets the better of Kane here. And look at this. Umaga tasting victory, hopefully that's Sunday at Extreme Rules. That's what he's hoping for. I'll be with you in a minute for the next matchup of the night. It's against Enzo Garza. Enzo Garza's wanting the singles competition at the minute. I believe he might have been on the show recently. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Don't see him on that one. I really thought I did. He lost against Cody Rhodes a couple of weeks ago. Looking to try his hand at a victory over the Rated-R superstar Edge. Edge is here. And he sees clearly. Look at this, Edge seems focused here tonight. Enzo Garza making his way to the ring. Throwing kisses to the audience. The fans seem to be behind Enzo Garza. The bell rings and here we go. Tie up in the middle of the ring. Edge looks to get the better of a big gut buster early on. Couple of stomps. And the guys are rolled through. Beautiful Hogan Warner. Big stomp to the arm. Rolled through it does Edge. Edge with a beautiful face buster. And look at this, Edge focusing on the neck of Garza here. And look at this, a big elbow drop. Edge tying his hand at the submission here. And the Garza holding off on top of night at the minute. Gets out of it. Picks up Edge. Edge with a clear height advantage. With Garza a bit quicker, you've got to say. Beautiful elbow to the point of the head. Moonsault, springboard moonsault connects absolutely beautifully. Garza looking to go to the top turnbuckle. Edge in the perfect precision, but Edge getting back to his feet. Garza going off the turnbuckle, beautiful drop kick. And look at this, Edge though, jawbreaker as he gets back up to a standing base and a flatliner. And look at this, Edge. Loose headbutts, we've seen him use them since his return. Garza gets up to his feet, punches here, Beautiful way out of that, and it goes behind Edge. Elbow to the Spain, and a beautiful German suplex here. And Gaza puts Edge out of the ring. Sorry, thought he was going to go for a corner, but throws Edge out of the ring. And Gaza, look at this, feeling confident here. Gaza full of rope, just like dive to Edge on the outside. Edge did not even see it coming. Gaza could get a huge upset victory here, and look at this crossing the eyes of Edge on the outside of the ring. We can see the referee can't see Edge kicks the foot though to get out of it. 2 count by the referee. Edge strength for Fandy Snow. Gaza top elbows to the point of the nose. It looks like Edge kicked in the midsection though. And look at this, these two going back and forth on the outside, and Edge is upset and Gaza's here. There's a big boot here and a chop. Edge stops anything else from happening. Gets Gaza, throws him into the ring apron. Edge gets in the ring, could be looking for the count out victory. Gaza getting back up to his feet low. 6 count. Edge breaks the count, and look at that, able to get left hand. This beautiful single leg drop kick. Punches on the outside. Gaza goes into the barricade here. 1 count by the referee. And that's Edge to take him. Right point of the neck with on that barricade. Edge thinking what to do. And look at this Northern Lights suplex on the outside. Edge looking to hurt Gaza here. And look at this, looking for the crossface submission. And look at this on the outside. The 4 count by the referee needs to be careful. It's Gaza going to tap out. 5 count here. It hasn't really locked in. Look at the chalk Edge is doing on it. The Gaza gets out of it. Gaza's still fighting. 6 count here by the referee. 7 count. What's he thinking here? Slams him on the apron, the hardest part of that ring. Edge does damage him. Here gets back in the ring with Gaza. Into Gaza. Gaza in deep trouble in this one. Edge going for the pin, saying that's it. 1, 2, and a kick out by Gaza. And Edge can't believe it. Gaza is still fighting in this one, and Edge saying that's fine, you want to keep fighting and make sure I'll injure you. Look at those headbutts. Joe still getting to his feet. And that for the spear. Gaza seeing it coming, and look at this, what into Gaza looking for the ring clipper on Edge. Connects with it, going for the pin. Is it going to be enough? 1, 2, and a kick out needed by Edge, and Gaza's now the one who can't believe it. Gaza though smartly staying on the attack. The fans are loving this one. Into Gaza waiting for Edge to get back up to his feet. And look at that, a drop kick right to the face of Edge. Picks up Edge. Edge might know where he is, and looking for the second ring clipper here on Edge. And as it doesn't go for the pin straight away, rolls him away from the rope. Smart by Enzo Gaza. Is it going to be enough? 1, 2, 3, and Enzo Gaza gets a huge victory over the Rated R superstar Edge. A great match, Edge dominating, but Enzo Gaza keeps on fighting and got a huge victory. Look at this is what it all turned. I don't think Edge knew where he was after the drop kick and the second ring clipper. And Gaza knows that there's a huge victory. We'll be with you in a minute for the huge main event in tag team action. It is, of course, Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin facing Batista and Ricochet, champions against challengers. I'm excited for this one. Intercontinental Champion teaming up with the Universal Champion to take on the challengers Batista for women and Ricochet for Happy Corbin. And I have a tweet which I will read out during the entrances from Roman Reigns. He has decided the match for the Extreme Rules this Sunday for him and Batista to compete in. Happy Corbin coming out first, and the tweet reads, and I quote, "Batista, you're nothing but an old, beaten up man. And this Sunday will be a night off for me because going 60 minutes in the ring is what I do daily. For you, it is going to be like Hangman McAfee, but that is not the only stipulation in that match, because it will be a full count, 50 minutes Iron Man match for the Universal Championship. And Happy Corbin will obviously be facing Ricochet in a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Roman Reigns making his way out, maybe. Reigns is here with his Vice Consul, Paul Heyman. And the fans know the Animal is here. The Animal has came over a lot of obstacles to get his shot at Roman Reigns, but he is here and he knows he'll get a chance to get his hands on him tonight. But even better, he gets his hands on him this Sunday at Extreme Rules.
Weighing in at 290 pounds.
And Batista is hyped. He's seen that tweet, I believe. And he's tweeted back saying, with me, I'll answer. I have no problem with that, and you'll see tonight in the ring. And of course, the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, Ricochet, is also here. Has to climb a ladder to get that title off Baron Corbin. In that ladder match, will he be able to do it? It favours him. But you have to wonder if he can, or will the pressure be too much? Happy Corbin starting things off with Batista. Roman Reigns still keeping his distance from Batista, and look at this, Batista stops Corbin from doing anything else. And look at this, push Corbin in the corner. And look at this, those sharp elbows. And look at this, walking on that arm of Corbin. No, Corbin hasn't tried to interact with Ricochet in the coming weeks, but he has no choice to do now. Ricochet getting his hands on the Intercontinental Championship. Intercontinental Champion, sorry, misses the drop kick to the head. And Corbin here, look at this, a big punch to the face. And look at this now, Roman Reigns wants in as Batista isn't in the ring. And look at this, goes over to the smaller man, and a big punch here. And picks Ricochet up once again. And look at this, puts him in the corner. Ricochet knows he's got the big speed advantage And look at this, it looks like he's going to try to use a beautiful drop kick into the corner. And look at this, Batista asks for the tag so he can get his hands on the Tribal Chief. And look at this, first time getting his hands on him, really popularly in the match where it's legal. And look at those sub elbows. And Batista, look at this, stomps and going for the pin, testing the champion out, the easy kick out, he will need to do that a couple of times. Last Sunday in that false count anywhere Iron Man match. And look at that woman getting him. Look at that woman knew he was going to miss, and woman just taking advantage of Batista's mistake. Picks him up. And look at this, Happy Corbin in the corner. And look at this, the champions working together. Roman Reigns telling Corbin to insert Batista before Extreme Rules. And look at that, the big backbreaker right to the spine. But look at that, Batista just able to get up and walk it off, showing he could be in the best shape of his life. And look at those tags, and Ricochet once again, the first man of there too. But Corbin doesn't realise, he might realise now after the neckbreaker. And look at that, Ricochet, big chop, springboard, what's that, beautiful Pele kick. Working on the arm, that's the smart move as he ends his arms before Sunday. He make it hard for Corbin to climb the ladder. Corbin misses the forearm, and Ricochet taking advantage of its side. And look at this, Ricochet showing his strength. And look at this. Oh, face first, and Corbin in the bad way. Walking on the ribs. And look at this, Ricochet picks up Happy Corbin. Brendan Discus arm knocks out Corbin. I think he even splits Corbin up open. And look at that, the blood pouring for Happy Corbin's face. One for a big neckbreaker, misses, timed it. Corbin in the back, a big DDT by Ricochet. But Batista saying he wants in. Batista is by first and now. Corbin split open. Big kick though by Corbin. And look at that, Corbin here takes down Batista. Roman Reigns saying Batista's down, let me in. And look at this. Look at this. Look at that, rocking on that back of Batista. Knows if he enters that back, the Batista bomb will be out. And look at this, trying to get Batista to tap out here because they end to break it up. No, champions and challengers going at it. Batista gets out of it. Ricochet gets Happy Corbin out of the ring. And look at this, Batista soon heads down for against doing the force champion. And look at that, Batista's been waiting to do it. Look at that, time to split open the champion. Picks him up. Batista, a spear to Roman Reigns, and Ricochet big DDT to Happy Corbin. Paul Heyman watching on. And look at this, Batista looking to make the champ tap out here. Is the champion going to tap out to the Batista bite? Look at this, Roman Reigns failing. No, Roman Reigns gets out of it. Roman Reigns survives. And look at this, gets Batista on the apron. Happy Corbin back up to his feet. Ricochet on the apron. And look at that, the targeting the back once again. Batista already finding it hard to get back up. And look at this. Knocks out Batista, club in forearm to the back of the neck. Looking down to the leg. A big count by the referee. And look, Batista stops that one from happening. Roman still gets the better of him. And look at this. Big neckbreaker on the outside. Roman Reigns saying he is the tribal chief and you will respect him. As this count looking for the count out. But Roman based the count actually saying he wants to show Batista soften. Gets the animal back in the ring. The animal trying to make it to Ricochet. He makes the tag to the 5 first Ricochet. And Ricochet saying I'll lose my speed. And a beautiful Pele kick to the champion. And the champion trying to get Happy Corbin in. Corbin split up open pretty badly. And going for the pin off the Pele kick. Is it going to be enough? 1, 2. And a kick out by the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns here. Picks him up, does Ricochet. Ricochet, look at that single-legged face buster. Going for the pin on the champion. 1, 2. Corbin saves the matchup. And look at this, back and forth, and Corbin's trying to take out the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Look at this. Ricochet to the top turnbuckle low. And look at this, Roman Reigns back to his feet. What's going to happen here? Looking for the... What a move! Looking for the pin. 1, 2. One again. Happy Corbin saving the tag team match up here. And Corbin looking for a big move on Batista. Ricochet saves his tag team partner. Reigns getting back up to his feet though. That's Ricochet thinking. And look at this. Ricochet trying to use his speed against Corbin. And look at this. Gets caught by Roman Reigns though. And that's it from Reigns. Big boot, and I think Ricochet's been split open. And look at that. Reigns here, realising he's got like Ricochet in the ring and needs to keep him away from Batista, but misses the drop kick. And Ricochet trying to use his strength. But look at this, Reigns big stubborn forearm. And look at this, Reigns looking straight at Batista with this suplex here. Showing his strength. And Ricochet could be in trouble going for the pin. Look at the blood. You usually kick out by Ricochet low. Reigns loads does look. I think Reigns was looking for Corbin, but wasn't all. But Reigns looking to end the match. And a big spear. And look straight at Batista. Going for the pin off it. 1. And Batista saves the matchup, and Reigns gets his hands on the animal. What? Look at this! Sending a message to the animal. Has him up. A pop bomb to the outside. That was a clear message. Doing a pop bomb to the outside to Batista. And look at this, Reigns. Reigns taking too long with Ricochet. Ricochet fighting out of it low. Ricochet off the ropes. Pele kick, and I think he split open the Tribal Chief. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and Corbin saves the matchup. Batista back on his feet. The Tribal Chief is split open here. DDT for the win. 1, 2, and a kick out by the Universal Champion. And look at this, Ricochet playing to the crowd. Happy Corbin gets the tag, but Ricochet stops fighting. Big European uppercut, and Ricochet, look at this, goes to the outside, and look at this, takes Roman Reigns off the apron, going after the Universal Champion. Ricochet is 2 count. Look at that, trying to enter the leg of Reigns. Notice that takes out the paw, and look at that, Ricochet using the speed. And into the steel stats goes to Intercontinental Champion. And Reigns here stops Ricochet from doing any more. No! Big DDT on the outside. 3 count by the referee. Walking on the arm. This match has broke down. Drop kick. Corbin. And Ricochet just taking down both members of the team. And Heyman gets in the way, but doesn't that time into the steel stats. 6 count by the referee. I don't think anyone realizes the referee's count's up so high. And look at this. 8. Corbin needs to be careful. So does Ricochet. They are the 9. Ricochet gets in the ring. And boom! Corbin does it, but gets in the ring. Ricochet blocks it, and a cutter here. What a tag team match. Champions against challengers. Batista is at the soil saying, says he is right. Ricochet thinking what to do, going to the top turnbuckle. Could be looking for the 6. So they connects with it. Could pin the Intercontinental Champion. 1, 2, Reigns saves the matchup. Ricochet low, look at this, getting rid of Reigns. Puts him in the corner. That's Ricochet thinking here, Reigns bounces out of the corner, drop kick. Springboard moonsault connects from Happy Corbin. Like I say, once again, going to the top turnbuckle, looking for the sixth study, connects with it, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Ricochet, Batista gets the win, and Ricochet pins the Intercontinental Champion. What a match, back and forth action. Wasn't sure who was going to win it, so Ricochet picks up a huge victory. Not a split open, the only person that split open in that match was Batista. Look at this, the respect will be. Thank you for joining us. We'll have a look at the news, but our next episode of Universe Mode is Extreme Rules. News. Fingers. Holy shit, there's a lot. It's got her. Oh. They've hit each other. Nothing too exciting. We'll be with you for the next, hopefully Extreme Rules, hopefully tomorrow. Until then, thank you for joining us, and I'll see you on the next episode of Universe Mode. Thanks. Adios.